That's something I need to talk to you about.
Great owl of Bohemia, we thank thee for thy adjuration.
So that's inside the Grove?
Listen to this. Cut. All right. Stop that. So they're like, they're praising a giant owl. I can't remember the name of the owl. But they light this big effigy on fire, and all these rich and powerful men are dressed up in like cloaks and stuff, and they're humming and singing and dancing. It makes you wonder, what are they doing in there, out in the middle of the woods?
You know, it's people like that give white guys like me a bad time, because that. I just don't understand why they would do stuff like that, especially in today's world where you got to think somebody's going to figure that out.
Yeah.
You know, the problem today is that people talk about stuff. People have this stuff in their minds and that things are going on, and I just don't get it. I mean, to me, it looked, when I first saw that, I thought Treasure Island, Las Vegas, like their big explosions with the boats crashing.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I didn't think some weird ritual, but I guess, you know, it is what it is. And clearly that guy had something he didn't want to talk about.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who that was, but he interviewed him. Alex Jones was obviously ambushing him or whatever, trying to get information. He was super pissed off. But there's actually the map, don't click the other one where we have, here's a map of the whole thing. So pretty much it's a giant campground, and they set up tents, and some of the richer parts of it have like actual cabins, but go to the top part, Dalt. So right there in the middle is where they do their big ceremony, right there. And then all those little things that come up, they're all campgrounds. And a lot of U.S. presidents, a lot of famous writers, politicians, actors, billionaires, businessmen, they all belong to different things. And I was reading one thing, like the Hillbillies have had George H.W. Bush, like Herbert Hoover, just a bunch of big names, and they belong to these certain tribes, and they go like skinny dipping in the lake.
Do they still do this today?
Yeah. Every year they go out here, and
so Trump's going?
I don't know.
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know who.
Might have to ask him.
This is their interesting thing. Their motto is, where is it? Weaving spiders come not here, and that pretty much means don't be coming here to do business. But that's about the complete opposite that happens here, because the Manhattan Project was planned here. And that's where they developed the 2 nuclear bombs that they dropped in World War II. Right. And there was many other big decisions that were made here. So obviously they're coming here to do this, but the motto is weaving spiders come not here. They're pretty much, it's a hypocritical thing, because all these world leaders are obviously coming together from not just the United States, but everywhere, are coming together to make important decisions. And I don't know. It was really interesting to me. And they have the map, and
I would like to take a look at it on Google Earth.
I mean,
if
this
you
is,
can.
Yeah, this is what you're gonna see. He took the.
Well, that's like cartoon.
Yeah, it's a cartoon version, but he pretty much just made a big map of the whole campground. You're not gonna see anything weird on Google Maps. There's
it's
pictures.
Just interesting to look at.
Pull up the pictures, though. I have it in a file. There's some really creepy pictures, and it just looks like a big party. President Herbert Hoover said it's the greatest men's party on earth. So I mean, that's how he describes it. There's the one picture. Here's all the old picture of all the guys eating. There's the cremation of Carr. I can't remember the name of it. It's something. The big ceremony. There's another creepy picture, and you see they're wearing some creepy pointed, I don't even know. That kind of looks like what the Pope wears. That pointed hats.
Also,
right there.
Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
KKK.
Right?
Yeah.
One thing you're not seeing there is a ton of diversity.
No.
And so but this is where a lot of that stuff came from.
Really?
It's the old white guy, the power groups.
Yep.
They get together, they do this in secret.
Wow.
You know why all of us are jerking around whatever we do on a weekend. They're there deciding what war we're going to fight next.
How many black people are you going to find in that?
No. And you notice, too, even if there were influential black people from around the world, when this picture was taken, all the places that had black people who could have been influential weren't invited and then didn't exist.
Yep.
You know, even South Africa was controlled by white people up into the 1990s.
Look at this. It's just unbelievable how many, holy cow, how many people are there. And those are all probably billionaires and millionaires. That's unbelievable. Or really influential people.
That could be either a Donald Trump rally or a Coldplay concert. That's the diversity you see in that. I mean, well, seriously, I mean, that's the thing. It irritates me the most is those people know exactly what they're doing, and they're making decisions for people that have no idea.
Oh, yeah,
And this is why I fear government, is things like this.
Yeah,
when I
it's
see
crazy.
stuff, it makes me so angry.
Yeah, that's nuts. And I this whole thing was just crazy to me, the whole Bohemian Grove thing. But it still goes on today. They still do it every summer. And their motto, remember that, weaving spiders come not here. So a bunch of hypocrites.
I wonder if there's any updated pictures or anything.